What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Welcome back, one and all, to Thionite Plays Dragon Quest IX. We are on the ocean. You cannot see land in any direction. I am here to find and satisfy my books. My omniscient tomes have been on pause in the void for a very long time, and they are quite hungry for knowledge. So hopefully we can find some of the monsters. No, that is not the monsters. None of these things. They have too many claws. I am here to satisfy the bestiary. The omniscient tomes need to be fed. Today is all about fighting an immense amount of monsters with potentially a tiny amount of story progress, depending on how quickly we find these monsters. There's only one monster in the ocean that we need to fight, and it's called a Seavern. And it's going to be an immensely difficult thing to fight, because if you didn't know the mechanics about how the ocean enemies work, there are 3 tables of enemies that you can find enemies in. 3 separate areas of the overworld ocean map. If we look at our ocean map, you can see that it is a square, technically a rectangle, but it has 4 corners. Each of the corners of the world have a very tough enemies. We will not be going there, but we won't be going to the corners of the world just yet, because those are very high end game level enemies, and we're not there just yet. We might be able to manage, we might not. I'm not gonna risk it. We don't have to go there for a minute or 2. All of the waters of the ocean inside, like in the center of the map, around all of the areas that we've already been to, Altrade's Abbey, Gleba, even around Angel Falls, all of that stuff has monsters that'll be pretty, like, early mid-game. The stuff you'd normally expect when you just get the boat. We don't need those. The stuff that we're after, specifically the Seavern, Seesaw. Sally shells Seaverns to seesaws by the seashore. Anyway, the one that we're specifically after are in the middle sections of the outermost areas of the edges of the map. Basically, directly north, directly south, directly east, and directly west. Not the corners, in the middle of the ocean map. That's what we're after. So we're currently looking for the very specific enemy. Sail Serpents and Great Griffins. We've already fought all of those. I think what is prudent, instead of wasting our time searching for whirlpools and tide pools and ocean pools and special Olympic-sized swimming pools, we'll just let the ancient tomes take us away to the enemy upon which I need to defeat. Seesaw fin soup is a staple of high-end restaurants. Boasting exceptional taste but suffering from lackluster nutrition, Seesaw fin soup can tie together any meal. Unfortunately, it is somewhat difficult to acquire the full seesaw to get access to its fins. Because they make their homes deep underwater in the northern oceans, seesaws can only be caught by experienced fishermen equipped with massive diving bells and the seesaw's favorite meal, whole live crocodiles. We have finally found it. After 40 days and 40 nights, we finally found a seesaw. Charles died of dysentery and Bolts is nearly dead from scurvy. It was a horrible, horrible, horrible trip around the world. I'm pretty sure we circumnavigated the entirety of the Protectorate 7 times over just to find this one dragon. Captain Dinhab has gone mad trying to find it, and now we have to worry about keeping Bolts alive just long enough that we can get back to a church to heal Charles. Oh my gosh, Din. And we also have Terror Hawks, and Charles is dead and I can't blow them up. Alright, that's fine. Go for a Helm Splitter. Charles, what am I gonna do with Charles? Nuts, you need, mid-heal. You need to heal Bolts. Bolts needs to get herself alive, because if she does not get herself alive, it'd be a bad thing. Let's see if we can't poison the thing, because I would love to be able to use Victimizer. Completely enthralled. No, please don't go for Bolts. Oh, Bolts is dead too. Well, healing yourself is probably good. Oh, we're going to have to kill all these dudes. Well, as long as Nuts doesn't die, Din should be able to eventually take care of all of these things. And if they can't, that would be very bad. You need to mid-heal Din And then, oh, these Terrorhawks. They are, of course they'd follow me into the ocean. They're great swimmers, don't you know? Wow, you're faster than me as well. Oh my gosh, if they go after Nuts, she's gonna die. She's gonna die if the Dynne, you need to kill this thing right here and now. Okay, good. So at least that one monster is done. At least we can sell its fins to the nearest restaurant or something. Fine. Helm Splitter, and then you need to heal yourself. Go in for Dynne, dodge the attack, that's fine. Doubly so, that's good. We might be able to get Charles and Bolts alive. Okay, that thing's dead. We might be able to get someone alive. Let's see. If we can get them... Nah, if they lose some experience, that's fine. You could just attack. Oh, we're having Nuts attack. Probably should have had Nuts healed, but, you know, we're quick on our feet. Okay, finally, they're all dead. They're all dead, and we're fine with that. And now Bolts has got... Oh, Charles. Charles, I've already picked out his coffin and everything. Give me my money. I'll need the money to be able to afford a priest to bring them back to life. All right, with that, let's go get healed, and then... I'll meet everyone back up in Upover, because that is the current place. This was just a brief digression of 20 years, because look, we're on the other side of the world. I can literally go and take my boat from one half of the world, watch the dot, and then boom, we're on the other side of the world. Oh no, not another monster. I can't handle another monster. Oh, great Gruffins. Oh God, I gotta get out of this situation. Hopefully we can survive. I'll meet everyone back in Upover. Oh God, what the heck? I come into Upover and there's a commotion. Oh no, not commotion. I literally got, I motorized their coffins and everything. Do you have any idea how hard it would have been to drag actual body-filled coffins up a mountain? A commotion. I can't intervene right now. Wait, I have the power of magic. Nuts, I'm gonna need you to zing and get them alive yourself. We don't have time to go to a priest. You are a priest. You are a priest, Nuts. You can bring them back to life yourself. Oh, that's fantastic. I don't suppose you are completely incapable of willing to heal that. Great. Oh, that's good. Have all of my wounds be healed. And here I was thinking I would just be able to come into town, hit up the priest, be like, yo, my corpses? And then they'd be like, you want them to not be corpses? And I'm like, yes, please. And then I could fight some more monsters, but apparently we're doing this now. We can't do this now. We have to do this now. Oh, the bestiary. Oh, I really hope the omniscient tomes can wait. Who dares to assault my town? This is my flock. Who are you people? We are, as I'm sure you are aware, soldiers of the almighty and eternal Giddish Empire. Upover has long been a hotbed of anti-imperial sentiment, so we felt a spot of total obliteration might rather improve the place. Now, if you'd be so kind as to let us wipe you and that ghastly gray gnarl off the face of the planet, we'd be much obliged. You dare come and fight me? Who dares? A Fright Knight and Stenturians? Oh, let the bestiaries be satisfied with your bones. Over 300 years of rotting in mass graves, the Stenturians of the Giddish Empire have accumulated massive amounts of bacteria within their armor and weapons. This has led to them becoming a viscerally lethal foe. Infection is all but guaranteed from even the smallest scratch, and as they are among the undead, very little will be able to damage them. Plumes of fire and blasts of concentrated light are the only effective weapons against these monstrosities. The Fright Knights are the necromancers of the Giddish army, capable of raising legions of Stenturians, dark skeletons, and even White Kings. These monstrous warriors are responsible for bolstering the ranks of their wretched army, no matter the cost. Having accomplished numerous military feats, ranging from sieges to the successful occupation of vast swaths of land at their height, there are very few soldiers that can be placed above Fright Knights in the Giddish hierarchy. Only the Triumvirate eclipse them in strength. I'm going to turn you into a marimba. Dynne, I need you to Helm Splitter the giant dude. Nuts, you are going to do cattle prod? No, they're undead. They're not beasts. You're going to Mercurial Thrust. Charles is going to blow them all up, and Bolts is going to attack the Fright Knight. I want that dude down. His sword? His sword is... I don't know if it's technically a sword because it has 2 inverted points. Wow, 254 and a crit, and it's still alive. That's kind of scary how dangerous those things are. Multi-thrust. Why do you have to... At least you're not going for Charles. Wow, that Fright Knight is powerful. Dynne, can you take care of it? You can. I'm really glad we all bodied into that, because that would have been a difficult thing. Helm Splitter. Wow, I can't believe. I suppose the Giddish Empire, it has been defunct for quite a long time, so them having probably necromancers on hand to raise the dead, that probably makes a concerning amount of sense. Charles, you need to boom again, and Bolts, you need to go for this one. Oh, wow, they are bulky. It's their golden armor. It's not actually gold. They just paint it gold so that it looks more ostentatious than it is. Wow, good crits. Good crits all around from all involved. Dan, can you clean up this last one? You can. Flawless. Flawless. I'm so glad Nuts is a competent priest herself. Give me all that delicious experience. Ooh, Charles gets to level 33. I will gladly take that. Give me all of those delicious stat points. Oomph. Ooh. Ooh, now that's a good spell. We'll get into what Oomph does shortly. I promise you that. We have 6 points. Spellcraft up to... Oh, I do want that magical might, though. Plus 60. Oh, that'd be really nice. What about the wand skill? What can I get that up to? I can get that. Ooh, max MP plus 60. Having more MP would be pretty nice. If I boost that up to 64, the next level we could get to 70. And then I'll put you up to 58. That way we can get Channel Anger eventually. Because wand skill, honestly, I think I just want to go for points, or 0.70. Just points. Stop with the pointing. We're not pointing. I want to get to level 70 with the wands because auto MP recovery is nice, but not necessary. And an omnivocational wand master is not important at the moment. So we'll on the next level up that we get points, we'll get to level 70, and that'd be good. 424 gold. Nice. Give me all your money. Your undead blood money. Goodness. It seems some of these insurgents are a little less... backwards than we thought. We must inform his gore ship. There'll be no need. I am already quite aware of your humiliating defeat. Bird boy! Where's your dragon? Where's my master? Lieutenant Hootingham Gore, please, your gore ship, you must help. Who? I hardly think that one incompetent enough to allow himself to be bested by mere mortals, to wit yourself, deserve help. To those who disgrace the great name of the Giddish Empire should be made an example of, don't you think? My goodness, no, your gore ship, oh my, somebody help me! Oh. He's got concentrated blasts of purple. Ah! Whoa. You just eviscerated him so completely. You rendered him down to his base fundamental particles. He turned him to dust. Ashes to ashes. Bones to dust. Streweth. Oh, you also have that vocabulary word? Oh, how interesting. I knew I recognized you from somewhere. Who should it be but Aquila's apprentice? So you are alive. Then it's not only Greynarl and his rabble who need eliminating around here. Well, it doesn't matter a huge amount. You, Greynarl, Upover, and all who infest this wretched hillside will soon cease to trouble us. Wow, that dude truly is a master birdman. Either that or he's just really good at the hops. Lieutenant Hootingham Gore departs and peace returns to Upover. Well, that was concerning, and then briefly not concerning. I'm really glad we're so powerful. Yo, is everyone all right? That was a commotion and a half. Those soldiers, they were all monsters, eh? But what about that posh-looking one who escaped? What was he? He was a birdman. Either way, this'll make a crackin' chronicle. Me grandkids will be telling this one for sure. I suppose silver linings. What the crikey were they? They can't have been soldiers from the Giddish Empire, could they? How are we going to explain this to Graynarl? Not even sure what I just saw. Yeah, Graynarl should probably be informed. Someone should really tell him. Unfortunately, the bestiaries need to be satisfied, and if I lose track of all of the things that we need to do, we will never do them. So there's only 2 enemies down the bottom of the mountain. Again, I really wish we took care of this earlier, but now's a better time than any other. So we need to find a rock and a bag of magma. Hopefully, we already did the golems. Get out of my way. We already did the cyclopses. Where are the things that I need? I've already beaten the gusts of wind, too. Wherefore art thou? Wow, we have to go really far out of the way. Where? Oh, finally, a Bagma. You! We need to fight you. Please, give me your bag-filled spice wisdom. Bagmas have been alive in the cosmos since the Big Bang. According to the Bagma Enclave, it should actually be called the Big Bag, but modern scientists felt that name didn't accurately portray the violence inherent to the epoch of expansion. Anyway, Bagmas love spicy foods and sauces. In recent cosmic memory, they've taken to crossbreeding peppers in an attempt to make the spiciest pepper. Their as of yet unnamed creation reportedly reaches over 12 trillion Scoville heat units and is considered a biohazard. Poke it full of holes, nuts. We need to work out some of our aggression, and the Bagmas are literally perfect punching bags because they are, as the tomes have decided, very, very old, and that means they are very, very long-lasting, which means they are quite bulky. They don't have a lot of HP, but they do have a lot of bulk, and that's good. So that's one of the enemies down, and then we do need to find a rock. So hopefully, not you. You're a rock, but you're too angular. I need a rock that's more spherical. Something that's, shall we say, on fire. Something that's just like you. Flawless. Perfect. Allow me to be the first to introduce you to a lot of monsters, specifically one of them being the Bombolder, and those are the very smiley, very yellow teeth. Maybe we should invest in some public work projects that gets some dental care to these Bombolders. I know they eat rocks, and that's not good on the teeth, but they have rock teeth. It should be like We'll have to consult with Epis Major about getting some rock-based toothpaste for the Bombolders and the grenades. Newly declassified government documents have revealed that the lead scientist of the Manhattan Project was actually a Bombolder. Possessing an ability to revive the dead, Bombolders make for the perfect test subjects and scientists for experiments into nuclear fission. After the incident with the lead fridge and the lethal amounts of radiation, it was unanimously decided that the only people qualified to handle the plutonium were those with the ability, as previously mentioned, to revive the dead. Between all of our power, we should be able to take care of most of these. We can blow things up, we can slash them with our axes. The golem's getting tense because everything that's... Normally the golems don't like to really work with... Oh, that's a big attack. Normally the golems... Oh, wow, that is a big attack! Oh, I was not Oh, that was a critical hit. That was dangerous. Man, I could see why the golem was getting tense. He's literally on the same side as an actual psychopath. Oh god, we need to kill that Cyclops immediately. Nuts, can you zing bolts back to life? Charles, I need you to blow things up. Keep doing it. Okay, the giant psychopath has been defeated. Destroyed. Zing, are you alive? Bolts returns to life. Please don't target Bolts. If you target Bolts, I'll cry because she needs to live. Okay, we can put the golem out of its misery, and then it's literally just the one thing. Oh, Charles. Okay, good. All of the Bombolders have been defeated, and that is fantastic. Give me my gold. Oh, thank goodness. Let's go back up to Upover and then, like, take a nap. Because, like, Good gracious, we need a nap. It's the middle of the night. I'm going to go to bed. We need to heal up, and there's no better way of healing up than taking a nap. Excuse me, sir. We're chocker with casualties at the moment, but I reckon you can squeeze in. There were casualties? I suppose they probably... If they were waiting around since when we were, taking our several-month-long voyage across the sea, they probably had a lot of time. I probably should have put some defenses around the town. That would have been smart. 4, yes. Yeah, 48 overnight, please. We really need the rest. Oh, goodness. Goodness. I trust you had a restful sleep. That's one word for it. Oh, God, they do have casualties. Oh, I hope everything is... Oh, it kills. Sorry? Oh, no, the fella with the sword barely nicked me, but I cricked me back something savage when I fell down. Streweth. Oh, at least it wasn't poisoned, because those Centurions, they're well known for their poisons. I'm glad you're safe. They weren't blokes at all. They were monsters, scary ones and all. Yeah, the undead can be quite scary for the uninitiated and mostly civilians. I guess I'm lucky to have gotten off with just a wallop, huh? Yeah, all things considered, this situation could have been way worse. Way worse. Can we... we probably... Yeah, while we're in town, I'm going to talk to the mayor, and if they don't have anything new to add, I'm going to go up to Greynarl. And hopefully this will be able to convince him. Oh, you're the woman. I need to go see both you, your husband, presumably, and Greynarl. Just the cookies? Just the chocolate chip cookies I was looking for. It's Greynarl. He gave me a message to give to yous. Struth alone knows why, but the old Flibbertigibit. Flibbertigibit. The old fidget spinner says he'll hear you out after all. There's a couple of conditions, though. He said if you head up there on your own and take a keg of Drunken Dragon with you, he'll give you another go. Drunken Dragon's a drink we make out here in Upover. Old Greychops is partial to a schooner or 20 of the stuff. I have to drag a boat all the way up here? I mean, I have a boat, but I mean, it's a bit bigger than a schooner as well. Do you really want me to... I could probably transport 2 kegs. Although, if there's an accident in a volcano, that stuff's gonna go up like gangbusters. Is that safe? Wait, I could teleport. I could probably teleport a schooner. I'm the 3rd greatest Celestrian. 2nd, pending whether or not Aquila is a triple agent, a quadruple agent, or he's just a traitor. We'll have to see. We make it in the storeroom down the stairs over there. Best get down there and grab yourself a keg. I would love one. Is that stuff for sale? Because we're always in need of good alcohol. If I've learned any one thing in the very long amount of time I've spent searching for that elusive white sea vern, it's that you can never have enough alcohol. If we had alcohol, I'm pretty sure Charles would have survived. I thought with all the hoo-ha outside, I could sneak in and get a taste of this year's batch of the Drunken Dragon. No such luck, though. That Jobsworth Gala wouldn't leave the stuff unguarded if the ruddy Magmaroo erupted. Well, considering all of these chemicals would probably explode in a violent fiery explosion that would completely outclass the Magmaroo itself, I don't blame them for wanting this to stay under guard. I'm gonna need a keg. What's that? Old Greynarl asked you to fetch him some Drunken Dragon, has he? Well, I guess. She really needs a few more days for the earthier toads to shine through, though, but I suppose he never was much of a connoisseur. Here, take this. There you go. 1 keg of the dinkumest drink there is. That'll get you in Greynarl's good books for sure. Dynne acquires a keg of Drunken Dragon. Nice. That is very useful. Very, very useful indeed. And while I did say I know how to teleport, this giant keg of alcohol, pure ethanol really, is emitting some very potent vibes. And I need to get up the Magmaroo the normal way, mainly because I need to fight a bunch of monsters. You got a keg of the old Drunken Dragon, I see. Bonzer. Bonzer? Oh, these Upover Ians have such a strange dialect. Best head on up and see old Greychops then. Alone, mind? You better say ta-ra to your mates there, or I'll probably throw another wobbler. What? I have to go alone? I have to go alone, but the Magmaroo monsters. I need to go alone? Oh, that's concerning. Oh, that is. Ooh, kind of forgot about that. Oh boy. Oh, if I had but remembered, I absolutely would have fought the Magmaroo monsters way earlier, probably in the last episode. Oh, goodness. I suppose, wait, that was the only way up to the Magmaroo. Because this just leads back to this area. Oh, I thought this was another way into the Magmaroo. I don't suppose I could Yume all the way up there, could I? Can I just Yume up there? I know about my companions. Okay, I still have my companions. All right, let's go take care of all of these monsters. One fell swoop, we can take care of all of the monsters in the Magmaroo. There are, I think, 5 or 6. We did put them off, but this is important. So let's just take care of all of these right away. There's a dragon, a disembodied statue head, some lizards, some sentient rocks. It will take a minute to find one, but we could start with you, the lovely, lovely, very extremely dangerous green dragon. The elusive green dragon occupy a rather unique position within the Wyvern Coalition. Acting as the Coalition's chemical engineer corps, these dragons run varied experiments into poisons, venoms, toxins, and the combinations that can be created with the aforementioned. Green dragons are the only ones capable of this particular job due to their unimaginable resilience to the substances they work with. Many medical advances have been made by green dragons, and they are currently on track to develop a cure to the toxins coating the weapons of violent Stenturians. We need to be incredibly wary around these things because of how poisonous these things can be. We need to destroy them. Oh, massive swipe. Wow, that is a potent creature. I am immensely, immensely glad. Wow, sorry, my brain completely froze. I was just admiring the spear work of Nuts. It's very good. The dragons are done. We never have to deal with them again, and I never have to deal with the poison. Flawless. And we can also check out if there's any loot, because there might be loot that I missed. Not entirely sure there. We can work our way backwards. I am pretty curious, because if that grandma is going to stay there where she was, I'd be very curious to know whether or not we could just, if we come out the way we're supposed to go in with her still guarding there, will the universe explode? I'd be very curious to find out. Anyway, as we make our way back down to that place, we're going to fight more monsters, so let me take care of that. Megamoys have been searching for the rest of their bodies for generations. Out of all of the Moy family, the Megas are the only ones who remember what it was like to be whole. Some historians believe that it was the intervention of a divine being that cost the Moys their bodies. Others believe that it was the natural progression of biological evolution. The only concrete fact that experts can agree on is that when their bodies were lost, there was a period of time where earthquakes were far more common. And the one on the docket is the Megamoy. Thank you so much, disembodied, pulsing-nosed, breathing, sapphire-eyed statue. I appreciate your splendor and your sculpted nature, but you do need to be... Oh, that's a big attack. Oh, they do love to pound with their necks, and they are quite bulky, and their eyes follow you. It's not enough to save it, but it's very disconcerting. Thank you, Megamoy. I wish you luck on your journey through life. And the unlife. That's fine. We're at this staircase now. We need to keep going. We need to find more. Oh, perfect. Another monster to find. Magmaluses are the physical forms of extremely unlucky demonic spirits that have finally crawled out of the pits of hell. Of all the places in the Protectorate that these spirits could have emerged into, it is these ones who had the worst luck because of the molten lakes of rock and fire that faced them. Of the few that even realized that they had succeeded in escaping hell, they chose to possess the masses of magma that surrounded them as a way of anchoring themselves to the physical realm. Luckily for the people of the world, Magmaluses are confined to the bowels of active volcanoes, because should they ever leave, they would solidify in moments. Magmaluses. I am very concerned that there's two of them, because normally they wouldn't be that big of a deal with only one hand apiece, but if there's two of them, they got two hands, they can coordinate, and that would be pretty bad. Nuts, you can attack. Charles, you need to go boom, and then we'll look at oomph later, because that's, oh, well, I could do it now. This is not a pretty high-stakes battle. Oomph is a skill that increases the attack of a single party member, so I am going to do that on Dynne, just to show it off, and bolts can attack one of these. I'm not sure if our ice dagger is going to do superbly well against the monsters in an active volcano, especially if they're fire-breathing demons. It's kind of concerning. Attack increased a lot. Oh, see, that's what, if they could get up to 52 damage with one hand, 201 damage from a single strike, that's pretty nice. Everyone, oh, 245. Well, of course, Bolts would have to be the one to be like, yo, I'm not going to allow a normal boosted attack to outclass me. She's always the one to one-up someone. Anyway, that's another monster down, so we need to keep searching for more and more and more. Specifically, a cloud of pepper gas and a go-karter. Oh, well, we get to fight more Mandrake Marauders, but in actuality, we don't, because this isn't an actual Mandrake Marauder. It's a gaggle of Hell Niños. We love the Hell Niños. I am so glad that there are 3 of them. Oh, this is like literally staring into the face of an extremely ornery group of pepper spray clouds. What is a group of pepper sprays called? Because you know you have like a murder of crows and a mischief of monkeys and a pod of squids and a basket full of crabs? Pretty sure the humans have some kind of saying about that, but with these pepper gas things, we need to eliminate them, and by eliminate them, we need to blow them up. Created by mages after decades of experimentation, Hell Niños are sentient clouds of sulfur and crushed chili peppers. They originally got the idea by watching Bagmas burping and believed that by recreating them, they could take over the world. Those ambitions never really panned out because anything modeled after the Bagma are predisposed towards neutral benevolence. After the mages were inevitably struck down for their folly, the Hell Niños were adopted by Bagmas looking to raise kids, and have since been living in and around active volcanoes. We love blowing up ephemeral clouds of gas. Man, the sooner we can get out of this volcano, the sooner we can survive and not have to sweat our stupid bodies into these clothes. It's crazy. Ooh, a coup de grace. Can we get some heals? Fierce fire. Oh, please don't kill bolts. Everyone needs heals. Ooh, Charles also can get a heal. Okay, 69. Of course, that would be the number needed to kill them. Dynne, get rid of it. Flawless. We're all safe. We're all safe for another moment. I'm pretty sure that just means that there's one more enemy in here that we need to fight. No, there's 2. There's something called the Live Lava and the Corrupt Carter, and we're going to have to fight them. Find them, and then fight them, because that's what we're good for. I'm pretty sure they're at the entrance of the volcano. Not level 2, but I think they're at level 1. Although the live... Oh, nope, there's one. There's one right now. Flawless. Can I have... And I'm pretty sure I spied a chest off in the distance. Corrupt Carters. Lovely. Corrupt Carters are game programmers, but particularly bad ones. They have a track record of having never released anything that is not full of bugs and glitches. Their only even remotely playable game was Live by the Flamenco, Die by the Mamba, an action RPG centered around a young hero who was tasked with rescuing all the lost puppies and kittens in his village by using synchronized swimming. It became a bit of a cult classic, mainly because the speedrunning community surrounding the game found a way to corrupt the game's save file system so thoroughly that it destroyed the system it's played on. It was dubbed Brick% as it bricked your system. Hopefully us having such low HP doesn't come back to bite us in the rear end. I really hope they all go for Dynne. I probably should have healed before the fight. Literally, oh, it's charging? Oh god, it's charging. Oh god, Bolts is literally on 1 HP. She is insane. And Charles and Dynne, wow, these Corrupt Carters really know how to take advantage of weakness. Dynne, I'm gonna need you to attack. Nuts, you need to heal Bolts. Charles, you need to blow them up. And Bolts, you need to attack. Oh, wow. Overpowered boom. Wow, that took care of both of them. Wow, Charles, you really got your revenge for that. Charles really cares about the group. Which he should, because Charles is an incredible individual. And there is a chest. But we should also probably heal before I step into the lava. Because if I step into the lava, Bolts would die. And that's not something I want. I'm very glad Nuts has an insane amount of MP for this. Hell Nino and 15... Don't touch me. Oh, lava. Oh, the lava. But the Hell Nino got in the way. Oh, and Corrupt Carters. We have to deal with these things, don't we? Fine. Nuts, you need to attack that. Charles, you need to boom. Bolts, you need to take care of this. Take care of all of these. Wow, you are really good on the crits today, aren't you, Bolts? She's really proving herself. She's really good with this. And the Hell Ninos go down, we get a lot of experience, but no level ups, and that's ultimately fine by me. Because I'm pretty sure I saw some live lavas. And there it is, literally spouting out from the lava-filled ground itself. We have an entire gaggle. A pool of live lavas? Something to that effect, I'm sure. There is nothing exceptional or special about the live lava. They are exactly as the name would imply, living masses of lava. People have known about live lavas for as long as they have known about lava itself. They tend to just meander around and generally accomplish nothing of note. They have been known to ignite the odd forest fire, but honestly, no one really minds that because they leave behind enough mineral-rich ash that said forests regrow quite quickly. One falls. If they can defend? That's kind of concerning. If they're capable of mounting defensive strategies? Oh, I'm just imagining a live lava phalanx, and that would be extremely scary. We need to eviscerate as many of these as possible. I wonder if it's possible to convince Apis Major to cool down the volcano so that these things can't run amok. They're usually pretty docile. Another crit! Bolts is really turning up for these fights. She's doing quite well for herself. Dan, can you do the finishing blow? Oh, and there comes Din with another crit himself to truly show Bolts who's boss. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice indeed. I am 9% sure that is all of them. We got the Bomb Boulder, we got the Bagma, the Seaverns, the Hell Ninos, the Corrupt Carters, Live Lavas, Megamoids, Mag Malices, and Green Dragons. Flawless. That is all of them. Now that we have all of them, do I still have the thing in my pockets? Can we zoom from here? I don't know if we can zoom from inside of the... Nope. Where is... Oh, hi, Bagma. I didn't even realize the Bagmas were here. I wonder if I can get... If I can get outside, could I zoom straight to the top? Although, I do have that experiment to run. I'm so curious about that experiment. Let me see... Because either way, I could zoom back to the top regardless. I'm so curious about trying to exit from the entrance with Grandmama in the middle of the entrance. I'm so curious. We open that chest. That's fine. And then the entrance should be really close at hand. Hi, Corrupt Carters. We're done with you. Was that a Denda? No. Bridge. Live lava. Pretty sure the entrance is right here. Are you going to tell me that I can't go in? Can I go in? You've got a keg of the old drunken dragon. Yes. Alone, mind. Can I? Well, if he wants me to come in alone, he's gonna have to tell me himself. Because if I have the ability to bring my mates with me, there's no way I am abandoning the team. No way, no how, no siree will I abandon the team. Graynarl, I got the booze and my friends. You can only have one. I sent word that you should come alone. What is this cowardice? Be gone. Fine. Fine then. I am going to spike that alcohol. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do to it. No, I am not. I am absolutely not. Fine. I'll come alone. You see what I do to you next time we meet. Oh, come alone. Bring me an entire keg of beer yourself alone. It doesn't matter that it weighs 90 pounds. It doesn't matter that you're hiking through an active volcano. Oh no, come up alone. You have Celestrian powers. I'm sure you could teleport, stupid dragon. Fine. I'm going to bring you guys back to Stornoway. That's what it's called. You'll do well with Aaron. You can get some French onion soup. It'll be a nice vacation, and I'll deal with all of this myself. Let's go deal with this. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I'm sure they'll be fine. I left them with a lot of money. They have the bank details. I set up the life insurance policy. Charles and Nuts will inherit everything. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They have French onion soup. Aaron and Patty will take care of them. I worry about Bolts. I worry about Bolts so much. Nuts was capable of handling her for years before I found them. But I care about those guys. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I have to have faith in my crew, and I do. Yo, Dragon, I have your completely untampered with alcohol. You're late. I'm late because I had to travel halfway across the world because you want to do this mano-y-mano, Mr. Dragon. How dare you make me wait so long? Me make you wait. I mean, that in some very specific breaking of the fourth wall contexts, that's particularly fair and poignant. However, in the universe that we currently exist in, that's not fair at all. It's been 6 seconds. I suppose there's no benefit in dwelling on it. Tell me your name, worm. Dragon Slayer Dynne. It's alliteration. I got it from the king of all Celestrians. Dynne. A fittingly pathetic title. Didn't I beat you in combat? I got really close. I got within 1 extra attack. I did the math, and I was like 140 extra points. That was like 1 turn. If I had 1 turn, even without a healer, I would have beaten you. Who's pathetic in that case? In any case, it seems I may have been hasty in saying you are not to be trusted. Oh, what gave it away? How do I know? Was it not you who drove the Imperial filth from the village? I mean, yeah, but that's my duty protecting my flock, not to benefit you in any way. I may be old and decrepit, but these years still here for far more than your mortal meat wings ever will. My wings are neither made of meat, nor are they mortal. My wings are architectural masterpieces of feathers, fluff, and the perfect, most comfortable down in the world. I was the 3rd greatest Celestial. Don't. You're getting me flustered. It's all of this heat. Do you think it's in any way, shape, or form breathable, the fabric that's currently on my head? This bandana makes me extremely quick on my feet. But my God, I genuinely think a waterfall would gush out if I took it off. If a commotion occurs, I hear everything, whether I wish it or not. Man, no wonder you're so grouchy. You probably... And the Upover Ians live for such a long time. When they get it on, it's probably really creaky in several ways than just the initial thing that you thought of. I'll let your behavior slide if you've had to listen to that for centuries. The Imperial soldiers I knew were less of a beastly of appearance, but that stench. I know that filth, that rotten, odious appearance all too well. There's no doubt they are the same worms from 3 centuries past. Probably because they're undead, reanimated corpses. They probably do still have worms literally wriggling through them. It wouldn't shock me. In any case, I digress. Did you bring the drunken dragon as you were bid? Give it to me, now. Yes, I will give you your untampered with drunken dragon. All yours, my scaly friend. Excellent. Are you familiar with the phrase, flat out like a lizard drinking? No. I mean, to be fair, I'm not familiar with a lot of the humans' phrases and idioms, but that's not one. That's probably a dragon thing. I don't get the opportunity, Dragon Slayer Dynne and all that, to not slay dragons. You're about to witness its true meaning. Sure, lay it on me. Glug, glug, glug. Why does everyone have to literally say glug, glug, glug? It doesn't make it go down any smoother, you know. It's not a keg. That's like a clay pot. You little beaut. Strueth. Oh God, they picked it up from the dragon. No wonder it doesn't compute with my Celestrian ears. No wonder I don't know what it means. It's because it's dragon speak. God, that's even... I guess that's one step better than elf speak from Stella, but, like, it's still not good.
That hits the spot.
I'm sure it does.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, mate. I plumb done forgot. This is for being such a true blue trooper.
Drool? Sparkly drool. Dynne receives a giddish seal. Why? How? When?
I got that when I creamed one of the Triumvirate 300 years back. He seemed to think it was pretty important. It ain't worth a zack to me.
A zack? Sack? Pack? Rat? Rack? I mean, some mortals would value a good rack, but what is a zack? What is the value of one zack to one piece of gold? You and your dragon speak.
But I was thinking, maybe you could sell it and make a bit of moolah or something. Human currency. I'm sure you could find a use for it.
Why'd you just randomly give this to me?
Hold up. What was that? Uh-oh. I'd know that stink anywhere.
What? Oh, purple in the sky. Oh, big purple. I recognize that myself. Barbarous. He's firing in a barrage of purple. God, you gotta get into the Magmaroo or into your basements. It's an assault. Quick, Graynart, you gotta scream down. Get into cover. You need to evacuate. Struith, what's going on? It's an attack of the dragons. Dude, you gotta get off the bridge. If that bridge collapses, you are going to fall down the entire mountainside. It can't be. It's Barbarous. He's back. Get off the bridge. You need to evacuate the town.
Stone the crows. It's really him. It's that blighter Barbarous. What the blue blazes does he think he's doing attacking my village? He must be trying to rile me up, huh? Righto. If that's the way he wants to play it, I got Dynne here, so I'm good to go. Guess what, Dynne? I got a right ripper of a present for you. Your very own set of Dragon Warrior gear. All you gotta do is chuck it on, climb up there on me, and on my back, and I'll be up and flying in no time flat.
You're gonna give me stuff? If you're gonna give me stuff... Oh, I'm by myself. Ooh, that's not good.
Sorry, old boy, but we can't allow that. Lieutenant Hootingham Gore's orders are to give this little upstart a hiding.
Do I have to deal with you now? I have to deal with you all on my own. All on my lonesome, the last stand that isn't actually a last stand of Dynne the Celestrian Guardian. We are going. We're doing this right now. There's no stopping.
We cannot let the Dragon Warrior return to Rome. The skies have tried Graynarl. You will die for defying the mighty Giddish Empire.
Try me! Try me! Bring it on, you aggro sculpture! I am going to draw all the aggro and I'm going to destroy you! Aggro sculptures are the personal creations of King Godwyn. As a test of his magical proficiency, the king created these enchanted statues to serve as both phylacteries and as spies. Whenever he would dispose of his enemies, he would tear out their souls and store them within his legion of aggro sculptures, all to fuel his disgusting magic. This process gave the aggro sculptures something akin to sentience, which Godwyn utilized to create a network of perfectly obedient spies that never needed food, water, or rest. Dynne, aggro sculpture's weaknesses are all in the spikes on its head, so you need to helm split every one of them off. Lower its defenses. Every spike you cut off is a defense lowered. It can go with all the attacks at once. It will not be able to stop me. Its defense is decreasing. Keep doing Helm Splitter. It can magic barrier. That's useless. Resistance to spells. I'm a gladiator. Get the heck off my mountain. I'm the Dragon Warrior, you know. 132 gold. Give it all to me. Give it all to me. Graynarl, let's get this done.
Nice one, Dynne. Good work. Right. Get this Dragon Warrior gear on. Quick, smart.
Is that how you present armor? How did you scream? And dragons have strange magic. Dragon Warrior helm, armor, gloves, trousers, and boots.
Once you put it all on and jumped on my back, I should be able to channel a bit of magic and get airborne. Normally these wings would be a lot bigger, but it's been a long time. I can't beat old Barbarous if I can't fly, so you're with me whether you like it or not, kiddo. Right, let's get cracking. That drunken dragon's done me the power of good. This'll be a walkover, I can feel it.
You want me to get kitted out in new apparel? Oh, this is gonna be great. This is something we've been waiting for a long time. My sweaty mercury bandana is gone in exchange for my warrior dragon helm. Where is my dragon warrior armor? They've even given me a nice swanky red velvet cape. Oh, that is nice. Dragon warrior gloves. Dragon warrior boots given by Grainarl as a token of friendship. And finally, my boots given by Grainarl once more as the sign of ultimate friendship. My defense is through the roof, and I finally look the part wearing my giant purple golden king axe. I am the Dragon Warrior King, savior and protector of the Protectorate. Grainarl, let's fight this beast.
Look at ya, every inch of the Dragon Warrior, eh? Righto, hop on me back then. Barbarous.
Chimeras? You dare send fodder birds at me?
Oh yeah, Bonzer. I can feel it. All me power's coming back. We'll have Barbarous barbied? We're gonna bury Barbarous and be back before dinner. Let's get cracking, kiddo.
And we take to the skies. Oh boy.
Oh. Where you at, Barbarous? Show yourself!
Over there. Yeah, 12 o'clock, stern port side.
I can't believe you're still alive. Believe.
Above the roiling, bubbling pits of the Magmaroo, the dragons fight for the fate of the Protectorate. Oh boy, we are going sky high. Dynne, break out that axe. Go for the wings, they're their weak points. Oh, he's got the power of yellow. It's overpowered the purple. Grainarl must have come in contact with the figs at some point in his life. Oh, Barbarous.
You're formidable yet, Grainarl. But this will not end as it did when we last met.
Purple lightning. Oh, he's truly ascending.
What the bloomin' blue blazes?
Is that power we could stand against Grainarl?
Oh no. I command a power greater than you've ever known. And you will bow down before it.
Oh no, Grainarl! Oh, he's weaponized the purple to a degree we've never seen.
You've had enough? Very well.
Grainarl, you gotta move. Dive to the volcano. Oh my god.
Watch. And despair.
What the?
Simply to destroy you would not be enough. First you must witness the obliteration of your home.
No, Upover. Grainarl, launch me at it. We need to do something.
I can't let him do this.
Don't do anything reckless. We may have had our differences in the past, but we're partners now. We're the Dragon Trio. Me, Stella, you. It's been short but sweet. See you around, Dynne. No, Grainarl! Don't do it. Can't have you carking it just yet, Guardian of Angel Falls.
but I've got a village of me own to protect.
What the flap just happened? Honestly, it never rains, but it really chucks and pours, doesn't it?